ahead.
Catherick's soul still nourishes the shadows.
Something's on my mind.
I swear, I can already feel a change in the air.
Greetings. Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers seems fuller. His eyes look bright and Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketherick Thorn to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Copper for your thoughts?
Well met.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
주문서를 생활 스킬 거의 안 쓰게 되는 것 같은데 결계 잠시만요. 따로 뭐 바꿀 주문은 없는 것 같기는 한데. 캐더릭이라. 어디 퀘스트부터 해야 될까? 여기부터 갈까?
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? Impressive.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
If it's an audience she desires, an audience let us provide.
Praise the absolute.
이제 들어갈 때는 부드럽게 들어가야지. 지기들 편인 척 하면서.
There is only the absolute.
Curious? Ghouls aren't exactly known for their religious fervor. Why does this one care for the absolute?
Sir, all.
옆에도 길이 있나?
He goes nothing.
응? 잠깐. 야야야야 야, 잠깐만. 여기 올라갈 수가 있네? 야! 야, 행동 스톱이 안 된다. 왜 점프가 되네 있네. 옆으로 올라갈 수 있는 길이 있구나.
These boots have seen everything.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketherick's advisor went off.
You'll find Zrael in the...
That's what I call an invitation.
Praise the absolute.
Very well.
Barely alive.
이쪽도 길이 있나? 길이 있다고 봐야 되나 이걸? 잠깐만, 뭐야 이거? 아닌데? 이거는 없다고 보는 게 맞는 것 같은데.
There is hope. All.
There can be no doubt. This is the place.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her.
길들여진 놀이라.
To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
절대자의 신도인 척 해야 되나?
Praise her works, committed by the hands of her faithful. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No! talked about this.
잘됐다. 네 분이다.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas, darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that core.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood and wants more.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
설득. 오케이. 죽었어. 길들일 걸 길들여야 될 거 아니야. 얘는 안 가네? 왜 안 가지 얘는? 아, 아예 가버리는 게 아니라 그냥 여기 남아있구나. 잠깐만, 그러면 얘네들 남아있는데 이거 이렇게 루팅해도 괜찮나? 괜찮네. 상관없구나. 뭐야, 고양이다. 웬 고양이지?
The feline eyes the parasite with a glint in her eye, intent clear. Murder. Glorious murder.
고양이가?
The cat ignores you, but her eyes stray to a small tunnel hidden in the wall. The message is clear. Stay if you wish, but she will flee at a moment's notice.
잠깐만, 고양이랑 대화 될까?
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw,
대화 되네?
furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. Their name matters not. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards. Luck is not needed.
고양이랑 대화가 된다는 이 진짜 진짜 RPG의 자유도를 최대한 활성화한 진짜 잘 만든 게임이다. 이쪽도 길이 있네. 디플링? 근처인가? 이거 뭐야 이거? 너 뭐야? 너 왜 거기 있니? 이게 뭐지?
She sees everything we are. Do you understand?
세이브하고 상인이네.
Araj O'Blordra,
trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
드로우들이 좋은 의도를 갖고 접근하는 드로우들이 거의 없는데.
No idea, but it will be unique. We can learn exactly what that means together. Research, naturally. We Ablodras are simply curious by nature.
아, 내성 걸림 실패했군.
Just a little. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
Oh.
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a... I will speak of it when he is here.
데리고 와야 되겠네.
Soldier? Sounds boring. Oh, fine.
Need something? Darling, I thought you'd never... Lead on.
레벨업 시켜놔야 되나? 로그네 역시. 역시 클래스가 로그구나 얘는. 소마법 2.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
The reaction failed. Perhaps I can pawn it off as a... I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable. I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge? How very disappointing.
Need something?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. Well...
What's on your mind?
Hell yes.
Just a pinch of... Welcome back, true soul.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
You have my attention.
My faith protects me.
Come back any...
Here we go.
The reaction failed. Perhaps I can pawn it off as a...
I did as I was told! Followed every order I was given! The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Take it up with Minthara! She's the one who...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Kill him! Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you?
Thank you. It's good to be appreciated.
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal. Praise the Absolute, and praise you, true soul.
Zarel won't be pleased about this. She strikes me as the time to enjoy a little bloodshed.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those...
Of many hearts, one soul.
I'm bound for the war camp.
The disciple has returned upstairs, but...
They say the General cannot die.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service? Of course. Just a pity neither of us saw what happened. They were a little more
Look around. Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who'd draw their ire. I'm not the one putting on an act. Spend enough time in this. But look at me, preaching. And when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade? True soul? An honor.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy. Cambion, but you're right. Then again, they could really come in handy.
Sure. For every coin you take.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not? First coin's got the... She was born to a cruel mother. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Quite ready for you.
Better hope you can hand.
Hey, good looking.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Each pack of recruits they bring in, can't trust them to sweep the stables, let alone swing a sword. No doubt. I'll see they get all the help they need.
Many hearts, one soul, of many thoughts.
Best be on my way.
They bloody killed him! What now? Are we next? Not if you keep them lips clapped together.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of... Whoever it was...
I caught a glimpse of Ketherick.
I heard you put in a good word for him.
Seems simple enough. Bet that will fit in my pack.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the word.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. You hear?
Something over there.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. You almost catch a glimpse, but the dark...
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing. You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid. Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
What is that?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Careful. In future, you can't just stick your hand in every strange hole you come across.
No time to rest.
Again, the sickening slither of flesh on stone. Barely an arm's length away. Your awareness unfolds.
What in the hells is that?
It's a trap.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now. You stop resisting, your arm bending with the movement of the flesh. And suddenly, an opening appears. With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Let me try it next time. Look fun.
The tentacle pulses within the wall, waiting. There is no hesitation this time. The tendrils tighten, and suddenly you are elsewhere. The presence is no longer approaching you, but encircling you, observing you. As if it struggles to compress its vast being down into terms you can understand.
This is the voice they have given me. To better speak to your kind without breaking you. I was once a servant of the grand design. Now I'm a slave to theirs. But you are the flaw in their design. The single thread that could unravel everything they've planned. They name themselves chosen, but they are slavers. They will use me to bind this world, but I cannot bind you. You must come to me, so I can become myself again.
A world away, the grip on you tightens. A desperate, drowning thing that pulls you down with it.
Enough of this! Release yourself!
Absolute fairly ripped your hand off. That's no way to tempt us into a meeting.
Careful. It nearly had you. Whatever that creature was.
Sound of flesh echoes from...
Don't bloody feel like it all of a sudden.
Light on my feet.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
What am I to do?
Looking ahead. Need to find a way forward.
You'd find better... I know... Don't mind Meg and her meat.
And for a moment, you do hear it. The brain tendril.
Being. Telling. Okay. Blech.
Making me sweat.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way. I need a moment for the two of us.
You know, I've been catching my... He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Greetings.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed... But Thorn... And lest we forget, we've a devil... I swear...
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a prize. Gladly. Simply follow...
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. I wanted to see you, while I still could. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder, and with company to match. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place. One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime. And prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly, to say it all better. But time is short. I'm in love with you. I see. Well, perhaps this is for the best. Should my time be short, you will not be wounded too deeply by my absence. Thank you for spending this time with me. I think I want to be alone now. I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about about the night you were
I wanted to. You may well have prevented me from... careful. May just take you up on that.
Let's see what this does.
Any one of them could be elevated to true soul, should they accept the absolute.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
All's well here? Your mistake, surely.
Be a dear and strong.
A new face. Plant one foot in front.
Conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for disciple Balthazar's attention only. Your reasoning is hard to argue with.
You want to help? The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in.
I can't read bloody...
Roland better be all right.
It's Roland. You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us? Huh. And why would you be so inclined? Barkus is out here? Well, if he sent you, you'll know... I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn. Efficient.
Don't speak to the
More for me. Something over there. What's that? What's hiding here?
With silver tongue.
Your friend is lending a hand, but I'll not turn down extra help. Got any tools? Gerdo.
Should mind my step. I want to have a word.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those?
Get us out of here.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools? Tools! Something that can crack rock like a hammer. Without it, we're doomed to rot. Daring is the heart of courage, but
We're a long way from Waterdeep. By all means.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Let's get going.
Don't be shy.
Gerdo.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward. I'll give it a shot.
Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side. Indeed. But all are kept out of reach and under constant surveillance in the office above. Prison security is my highest priority.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. My, he is chief advisor to General Ketherick, and anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of... He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left. A pity you're already failing, then. My face might be bland, but you...
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is enough. Should you transgress it?
Your taste.
I wonder what the next move is.
One with the weave.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
What's the story? Down the hatch.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. All right, what now?
Soldier. a charmer.
Never a dull moment. I need a quick word. Time to press ahead.
You're being arrested for thieving. Unless you can find a way to settle this here and now. You're free to go.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Death won't take me yet.
You're being arrested for assault, judging by...
Another fight. Let's go. Might be useful.
Ready for another round? The hammer's gonna fall.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Need to stay focused.
I'm ready. I'm heating up.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Can't give up. Not now.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
should I do?
Moving in. Don't mind if I do. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit. We won't let them win. Not now, not ever.
Bet I can crack. I have something to ask.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Blessed Gerdul, I thought... The plan... We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need you, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of Bloody will move once it's...
마이크 꺼져 있었구나. 어이씨. 네, 어쩌다 보니. 아니, 그 집에 이제 부모님 왔다 갔다 하실 때 마이크를 껐다 켰다 하다 보니까 가끔 가다가 마이크가 켜져 있는지 꺼져 있는지 그거를 확인은 안 할 때가 있어가지고. 이게 섀도우 아트랑 게일은 근력이 부족해가지고 저 뒷길 쪽을 따라올 수가 없네요. 그냥 이거 문 따야 되겠네. 이게. 근데 아까 몇 번 방이었냐? 몇 번 방이었지? 기억 안 나는데 다 열어 그냥. 딱, 딱, 딱. 저 눈은 반응이 없네. 하긴 평소에 많이 끄고 하긴 했는데 애들 왜 안 갔지? 아 저기 있네. 왜 굳었냐? 얘네 버그인가? 얜 또 왜 여기서 멍 때리고 있지? 아휴. 가끔 잘 만들긴 했는데 인공지능, 애가 길찾기 인공지능이 너무 안 좋다는 생각이 들어. 잘 만들긴 했는데. 뭐 하고 있는 거야, 여기서? 저요? 파롤드는 안 샀는데. 어딨어, 얘네? 원체가 포켓몬 게임, 그러니까 포켓몬 시리즈들을 막 즐겨 했던 사람이 아니다 보니까는 묘하긴 하더라고. 패럴드 보니까 잘 만든 것 같긴 한데. 얘네 왜 이거 안 부시고 있어? 내가 부셔줄게.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through.
그러니까 근데 또 방송 봐보면은 생존 게임이랑 잘 습관화가지고. 왜 니들끼리 싸우고 그러냐? 뭐야 이거? 아 이걸 푼 거야? 아 난 또 싸우는 줄 알았네 지들끼리. 음에 그걸 못 부셔갖고. 깡깡.
Boat's good to go. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea.
안 되겠다. 같이 가줘야 되겠다. 걱정된다. 같이 가.
Safe?
이것들 또 아니요? 저는
You drift through the dark until time, skill, or luck brings you to Last Light's dock.
저는 신실한 절대자의 신도인 척.
Hold there. You can't just land and start unloading strangers. They're procedures, damn it. No one gets in without being tested. Commander Jahira's orders. The commander cleared you. Anyone could be infected, so it Form a line. Let's see if the Absolute's little pet recognizes any of you.
The Absolutes, what? What are you doing?
If what you said is true, no one has anything to fear. If not, well, we'll soon find out. Now,
자,
form
자.
a line. I'll not ask again.
비자 받아라.
Said this won't take long.
아니 근데 웃긴 게 그냥 머릿속에 올챙이만 돌아다니면은 지기들이랑 같은 편인 줄 알아. 내가 그 일장에서 그 깽판을 치고 돌아다녔는데 얼굴이 알려질 법도 한데 안 알려졌어.
What's up for discussion?
Keep your distance.
그게 웃겨 그게. 바커스랑 티플링들에게 소식을 전하고 다시 그쪽으로 돌아갈게요. 근데 몰이랑 제블로우를 못 찾았다. 마저 더 찾아야 되겠는데.
What now? No! And pestering the...
뭐야? 왜 소식 전하기가 안 돼?
Maul can be cranky and mean, but she...
나중에 와야 되나? 시간 좀 지나고 와서 와야 되나?
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
아, 대화부터?
Then I'm glad you're on.
You should have seen her.
I know. Thank you.
우와, 이거 다 받는 거임? 쩔어.
Why are you smiling at me? I'm just glad you're safe.
매력 보정치? 게일이 매력이 높잖아. 그나마 우리 중에선 높음. 우리 중에선 높은데 매력 보정 받으면 소마법 데미지가 좀 올라간다고? 리스펙이요? 아니요? 그냥 그대로 할 건데. 그러니까 디폴트 값 아니야. 초회차인데 막 그 세팅 다시 다 하면서 뭐 그렇게까지 할 필요는 없을 것 같아서. 주문 내성 난이도.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum. Preparing to march, I wager.
아, 이게 나쁘지 않은 것 같은데 내성 난이도.
We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
What if...
That sounds...
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
Gruesome. Did you learn anything more?
아직
Great. Was there anything else? Then speak.
Yes, we wait. If we're called,
일대랑 일러스가 좀 비슷하긴 해요. 근데 시간이 지나가지고 조금 더 나이 들게
There you are.
나온 것
Everyone
같은데.
seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why? You did? But that means... Walbrin! Walbrin! Where is...
도도도도도.
Not now. We'll figure this out.
a moment.
Walbrin, it's me.
I said a moment.
오씨. 왜 무시하냐?
The Dryden.
Walbrin!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you?
그거 이럴 때 팩트 폭행하지 맙시다.
With the aid of this helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Walbrin.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But... Walbrin... The rune powder... We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
흰구. 3번 뭐야 이거? 3번 뭐야?
Please, that isn't necessary.
Indeed. Neither of you has any clue what's at stake. And why should you? It's Iron Hand gnome business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do.
Well, there we have it. Walbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded. One and the same. Nonsense. When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Walbrin can be a little sharp, but so can I. You should know that better than anyone. Well, perhaps Walbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate. Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow.
지금 가면 100% 요놈도 좀비 된다.
For everyone, soon enough.
Of course, Roland is here.
You're good to have humored Barkus for so long. The poor fellow is like creeping moss, if you know what I mean. Never mind. Now, is there something you want? I'm a busy man. Oh, we hail from the same... Barkus tends to make more of it than it is.
이거 좀 뭔가 좀 불쌍한 관계인 것 같기도 하고.
I am more than a part. We are inventors of the highest order, but our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, the very one. I have fought tooth and nail to our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand gnomes. I have planned. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Walbrin Bongle will be mentioned among many. I've little doubt. That's Iron Hand.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were banished from Baldur's Gate.
Surely Barkus will take care of that.
어머, 이런 싸가지.
Appreciate it.
It's always the first time.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place.
The towers were here.
자, 이렇게 한 다음에 이제 다시 돌아가야 되겠네. 보자.
Someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Dorel? Maybe not, Mom. Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon?
Roland said sit tight. But what's taking?
Yes, Mom.
Leah, Cal, if you see this,
Of course Roland went look.
못 봤는데.
What are you doing?
아까 티플링들은 다 갇혀 있었는데 몰이랑 다 어디 간겨? 이것들은?
We need more.
Things in Moonrise.
Have you forgotten what's at stake? Your Iron Hand knows.
Nowhere safe from this nor from shape-shifting cow blob. If you need something sharp, I have a few things.
티플링들과 대화하기. 아직 어딘가 더 남은 데가 여긴가?
You're all right.
Come here, darling.
Maybe not. So, shall we go for a walk?
이런 데서 산책하지 마.
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go.
아, 롤란 이걸 또 어디서 찾아? 진짜 미치겠네.
I couldn't bear to be around the others.
맵 다 싸돌아다녔는데.
Coping so much better than I was.
좀 짱박혀 있으라면 좀 짱박혀 있으라고. 네, 안녕하세요. 응? 마, 좀 짱 박혀 있으라면 좀 말을 들으란 말이야. 하지 말라면 꼭 하지 마루요.
There's always the first time.
여기 있는 티플링들이랑 다 이야기한 것 같은데. 또 티플링이 남아있는 데가 있네. 아, 이 자식도 어디 있는 거예요, 이거. 뭐 어디야, 이거. 진짜 환장하겠네. 뭐야, 어디야? 응, 진행이 빠른가요? 나름 이것저것 다 뒤지고 온다고 다 뒤지고 온 건데 나 열심히 뒤지면서 진행을 했는데.
Let's see.
저도
Something good here, I hope.
항복컵.
Maybe I need more pockets.
뭔가인데 뭔가인데 이거 롤란의 흔적인 것 같은데.
Balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee.
롤란이 불로 다 지지고 간 것 같은데. 아니 저 멍청이가.
I won't give in. Have to keep going.
무엇이냐? 왜 네가 맞냐 그걸? 깜짝이야. 너 뭐야?
I got this.
150시간? 왜? 아, 잠깐만. 아니 그럼 내가 뭘 많이 놓치고 왔나?
I've got it.
지금 60몇 시간, 60시간 좀 못 됐을 것 같은데 60시간쯤 됐을까 지금 내가? 아 이거 왜 침묵이 안 터져? 무기 안 바꿨다. 무기를 안 바꿨다. 아 이것부터 할걸.
I don't fancy their chances.
Talk to me. Got to press on.
Let me recite their demise, step by step.
아, 나 화저 겁나 높네. 광희, 역장. 다다다다다다.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
호줘봐.
I was looking for Cal and Leah. What else? Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From, or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah.
호줘봐. 집에 가 있으렴.
Breathe deep and move.
파티를 꾸려갖고 오렴. 어디 주술사가 혼자 다니려고. 아이 위저드가.
Don't give me trouble now.
오잉? 방패네.
Dark justiciars who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
오잉? 내가 왜 이쪽 맵을 안 밝혔지? 내려가 보자. 이쪽을 내가 뭘 안 했나? 에이 중간에 해. 하차하지 말고. 넌 뭐여? 깜짝아. 하차하지 말고 다회차를 하셔야죠.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day.
오 여기도 지도가 더 있었구나. 끝난 줄 알았는데 이쪽이 더 있네. 근데
I should speak up.
전작은 제가 파메시를 해봤단 말이에요.
Respectfully, Trousseau.
그래서 초반에만 조금 이제 짐 가방처럼 내 짐을 들어줄 파티원, 백오브 홀딩 얻기 전에 파티원이 필요했는데 그 이후엔 필요가 없었거든. 아 잠깐만요. 일단은 저녁밥탐 안녕.